Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel, The Spiritual Justice Gym. I'm Goddess Quita, or you could call me Quita. Either one would do. I answer to both. However, I hope everybody had a blessed day. I had a really productive day. Very tired, but nevertheless, I woke up this morning with so many beautiful messages, but I'm only gonna put one out tonight, and the rest of them I'll put out when I can. But God woke me up this morning because I asked, okay, the way God put this to me was like this. God, the Most High, is God's higher self, and the devil is God's lower self. So if God allowed narcissists in our lives and allowed them to live, what was their purpose? Like, what is the purpose of a freaking narcissist? Like, okay, there's many different purposes for narcissists. The first one God gave me, and then he started giving me just so much more. I'm gonna have to write a book, y'all. I really do, because it's like I got so much information that I need to put out there so that the nation can heal and understand what God is doing here. So what I was shown was that what I was told by the Most High is that narcissists serve the purpose of expanding the mind, body, and emotions. And when you look at it, if you ever get close to a narcissist, that's what you do. You never be the same after you experience a narcissist. And then you have this unprofound knowledge that nobody didn't really teach you. You got from experience simply because you lived it. And you were like, this is crazy on a whole nother level. God used the narcissist to level you up. So I'm like, okay, I see what you're doing. Okay, because I did. After my narcissist situation, I had a couple of them. God showed me that you see how you leveled up each time. Where if we don't have darkness in the world, people that are like on the low vibration, then the people on the high vibration, we will stay the same. We will stay in the same place doing the same thing. You get me? So God uses the sorry guys, I got something right here. Anyways, whatever. You all see me at my worst. So God said he uses the narcissist to level you up, basically to expand your mind, your emotions, to expand you. So if you don't learn the lessons from the narcissist and you let them pull you down, then you are weak. If you learn the lessons, then you're strong. That's what God said he's in the season of separating the wheat from the tare, meaning the strong from the weak. If you let a narcissist break you down and you didn't overcome that narcissist, then you are weak. If you overcame, then you have all these lessons to have this beautiful energy after it. Maybe you have to heal a little bit, but that's a part of leveling up. You go through all these levels, go through all these lessons, and then you come at this level. There's a pause in between where God give you a break to heal and be on to the next level. That's how this thing works. And it doesn't go just straight in the circle. It's a spiral that's going up. So you learn these these lessons in different cycles, and then the next seasons come back to see if you really learn. Like, is you gonna go back to that person? Like, so you can blame the narcissist what they do, or help. Well, I won't say blame. Hold them responsible for their actions, and then hold yourself accountable for yours. And that's how you overcome narcissistic people. That's how you overcome relationship like that. Sometimes they're very dangerous. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying, just trying to beat you down with the information that I'm giving you, but I'm giving you the way that God gave me. If you cannot outthink the narcissist, and you have a hard time removing yourself from a narcissist, you're not learning the lesson. You get what I'm saying? You're not learning the lessons that God is teaching you. And God said he put narcissists in your life too, to give you value, to give you purpose. You already have a purpose, yes, but it's more for you to realize, coming to more of the realizing. You may know your purpose, but to realize your purpose is a whole different level of living. It's a whole completely different level of living. So to actually it's one thing to know your purpose, it's another thing to realize your purpose. So God said he's taking everybody through levels, especially if you have been with a narcissistic lover and you overcame. Kudos to you. If you didn't, it's fine. You probably gonna end up with another narcissist until you learn the lessons. And then you'll be on here you'll be like, okay, they was right. Okay, she was right. You'll be, you know what I mean? So narcissistic people, you do hold them accountable for their actions, then you hold yourself accountable. And then the lessons is somewhere in between those mountains. That's why God's message the other day to me was the mountains in your life are, or there's lessons in the mountains in your life. There's lessons, blessings, and knowledge there, and power. You get your power from knowing these lessons, from going through these cycles and these situations in your life. That's where your power comes from. So if you ever been with a narcissist, if you haven't, then baby, you don't understand. That's something you have to experience. You get what I'm saying? So that's what God was telling me. He allowed narcissists, especially into his chosen one's life. He allowed narcissists into our lives simply for growth and expansion. And that's where that scripture come in. He separate the weak from the tare, because he already know the narcissist is basically at the lowest level of a human being in their mind that you can be. So it's a personality trait. That's one of the lowest personality traits you can be is a narcissist, a psychopath, or, antisocial personality disorder. These are some of the lowest and most evil you can be. But they do have a purpose. And that's their purpose, is to grow us high vibrational people to the next level, to push out God's purpose. Because without going through all that, God cannot remove the mountain in your life and cannot expand you. So if he needs to expand you, then you have to go through something. Because how you going to tell somebody how to get somewhere and you ain't never been there? I don't want to listen to you. It sounds good, but it's a whole different thing to experience something. So that's what the message God was giving me this morning. I got a whole bunch more downloads, but I had a lot of different stuff that I had to do today, and I did what I need to do. So I'm going to be coming out with a whole lot more videos and a whole lot more content, because God done poured so much more into me through these mountains. I have so many people do every day, do random like black magic, just do dark, insidious things to me, ill intentions to me. It's like, you want me to keep growing? You want God to keep blessing me? It may not look like I ain't blessed, but once God, once something's sitting in you and you getting ready to birth it, you're going through all them labor pains. That's what I'm going through. All these labor pains. Oh, she this. Oh, she that. Oh, she this. Oh, but yet you can't really find a secure thing, like something that's solid that I ever done. I will pour out my mouth. I have no problem telling anybody about me. Not that I have to explain, but that's what people don't get about me. I will tell you. I don't have anything to hide. I will tell you what I'm going through. I'm a walking testimony. That's why God said, be truthful. Don't tell lies, because I don't have anything to hide. And when you don't have anything to hide, people will go, oh, she talked too much. Oh, she got this and that. Oh, she got that. Oh, her truck dirty. They have to pick up these little minute everyday life things that most people go through and throw it on you. And this is like, and then they get our narcissistic people get a whole bunch of people that's on, don't even know the person, or they get a whole bunch of people that are like them, that have a narcissistic personality, and they rally these people up to come against the saints of God. But what you're doing is expanding us. That's what the narcissist is doing, is those labor pains to birth you to the next level. And once you hit that next level, they ain't got nothing to talk about. Oh, I knew she was going to make it. Oh, congratulations. And then that's when the people going to want to come that was in your past. Oh, congrats. That's when people going to start seeing you when you shining in a worldly sense. They have to see it in the 3D, because they can't see it in the 5D, because they don't have 5D eyes. They don't have 6D eyes, so they can't see where God is taking you. So they're going to laugh and pick. But while you laughing and picking, God is giving me power. God is giving me lessons. God is giving me information. God is giving me stuff to pour into his people, so my tribe can grow. So when I pour into my tribe, God can bless me. You see how the circle goes? See, God ain't no stingy God. The one thing about the Most High, the higher version of God, he ain't stingy. And he's about love, light, and positivity, and pouring into the next person. That's what that love is. That's the agape love. And that's what God means by that. So anytime that you see the people of God warring, that's what's going on. That wash machine effect. When stuff come out, it come out as pure gold. And the rest of the stuff, you see how you get lint and stuff out the dryer and stuff like that? That's what that different things come from. And right now, the God's kingdom, they're warring. They're warring with the word that's in my belly, so they don't come out my mouth. They don't want me to put stuff on my channel. They don't want me to post. They don't want me to have my own business. They don't want me to be successful. But you know why? because they see my potential. It is not birth yet, so they're gonna attack what they don't see yet, but they know it's coming. So they got to attack it. You get what I'm saying? Before it come here to make you like give up and walk away from it and say, oh, this ain't for me, it's too hard. Ain't nothing. I serve a God that specializes in the impossible. Jesus turned water into wine, huh? That's the God he served, the Most High. He turned water into wine. What other person you know to do that? I don't see nobody else that ever done that. So if the Most High specializes in doing the impossible, why would I give up now if I come this far? It makes no sense. But that's the devil thing. I'm gonna get the glory. Oh, it's gonna happen. Oh, she gonna fill up this way. Oh, she gonna do this way. Oh, she gonna do this. No, the pressure only continues to shape me into the diamond that I'm meant to be. You get what I'm saying? So don't ever fold underneath the pressure of the devil. Whatever comes in your life, I'm telling you, God will give you the strength, the knowledge, and the perseverance to persevere, to be long suffering through that situation if need be. You get what I'm saying? But there's a lot of times that God is trying to get our attention and we don't listen, or we're being under too much warfare that God has to let us go through the warfare because the devil has to take a break. Let us go through the warfare. And then the message comes. A lot of times when I'm in the middle of warfare, that's when all my messages pop up. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to do this, I got to do that. But God said, don't worry. I will bring it back to your remembrance, because the devil, they're always doing stuff to attack my memory, to make me forget and stuff. But God's like, that's okay. When you need to remember it, I'm going to bring it back to your remembrance. So the devil wants you to be anxious and under all this stress and stuff. He a liar. He specializes in illusions. Illusions is basically lies, making you see something that's really not there, but he presenting it like it's there. So why God say don't be anxious? Why am I gonna be anxious for? And if I do get anxious, I could call on him. I know how to get to heaven. You feel me? So you guys, I ain't gonna do no much preaching tonight, but you guys have a blessed night. Peace.